Hello travelers, welcome back to another TMR Tours. Today we're at the Tribute Store at Universal Orlando, checking out the Mega Video, the Mega Castle Arcade, and the Tribute Theater. Now these are all the themes within this summer's Tribute Store, paying homage to things like Back to the Future, E.T., Jaws, and Ghostbusters, as well as other IPs. The front section is Mega Video, which is themed like an old video rental shop with lots of these video displays and a lot of popular titles that you may recognize. They also have a lot of Back to the Future merchandise in here, so lots to look at, and it's really well done. One awesome thing about the Tribute Store here at Universal is that the themes change from season to season. Now you'll get various different walkthrough experiences, but also the merchandise changes. So a lot of this merchandise is brand new for this Tribute Store. Some of it might be available in the parks after the Tribute Store crosses to a new theme, but for now, these are exclusive here at the Tribute Store. Over the last few years, Universal's been hitting it out of the park with the nostalgic throwbacks here at the Tribute Store, as well as all across their parks.
Under one roof. Going 2 years for your favorite movie on TV. Mega Video Rentals membership is more than a laminated piece of paper. It's a laminated passport. Action. Comedy. Horror. Summer Fest 89.
Some of the new Jaws merchandise even does a great throwback to the Jaws ride with the Amity Shark Tours merchandising, which is really cool and something a lot of Universal diehards will also enjoy. The Tribute Store also has a lot of Easter eggs when they make them. So in this Mega Video section, you can look into the quote-unquote back room and see some stuff like old gumball machines, candy machines, as well as a mop and bucket. But there also is a Ghostbusters proton pack kind of hidden in there. But shh, don't come back there. Get out. If you're looking for awesome Universal merchandise, the Tribute Store is the place to go. Now, the big Universal shop at the front of the parks also has a lot of merchandise, but this is where you're going to find a lot of IP-heavy merchandise. So, even bigger than Elliot's Toy Closet in the back by E.T., this whole Tribute Store is littered with tons of E.T. merchandise, and like I said earlier, Jaws, Back to the Future, and Ghostbusters. So you might find stuff in here that you might not see in other shops around the park. I was really digging this service counter with various pieces of 80s and 90s nostalgia, from coolers, VHS racks, cameras, printers, all the things. This screams 90s, screams 80s, and it just has a lot of knickknacks that anyone can stand and look at for a good amount of time. Speaking of knickknacks and Easter eggs, right behind the service desk on the other side, there was this clock, which is very similar to the one featured in Back to the Future that's in Marty's bedroom. Moving forward in the Tribute Shop, the next section is the Mega Castle Arcade, which looks like a classic 80s and 90s arcade. It even has that roller rink style rug, all glowing in that fantastical black light. Now, of course, there are some general Universal Studios merchandise you'll find as well, but a lot of this in here was also kind of neon as well as black light reflective. If you got any fun arcade stories from your childhood, we'd love to hear about them in the comments below. One of the cool Easter eggs in this section was the throwback to Dueling Dragons roller coaster that used to be at Islands of Adventure in the Lost Continent section. Now, if you go around the corner, there was the ticket counter with all the prizes, which was a really nice touch in this Mega Castle arcade. Next stop in the Tribute store was the Tribute Theater area, which was made to be like a lobby of a movie theater. You had the ticket booth off to the side, and then of course these awesome marquees with all the various films that I mentioned earlier: Jaws, Back to the Future, E.T., and Ghostbusters. I hope you enjoyed this TMR tour through the Tribute Shop here at Universal Orlando. If it helped you plan some merchandise shopping, give us a like and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to see you on future TMR tours.